What up, guys? It's your man Elite. Welcome back to the Elite channel. Today, we're going to be going over this short but viral video from Twitter. Now, this video takes place in a bowling alley where a masculine female hyena is having an argument with her boyfriend and then fades him out with the bowling ball. Now, we can only imagine if the situation was reversed, the video would have went viral, but it would have went viral for another reason. It would have probably went viral because the cops showed up and took this guy away in handcuffs, or because 6 or 7 simps gathered around and had major smoke for this dude. Anyway, none of that happened in this case because in this situation, it's a woman who's doing the DV. I don't know why we tend to accept DV when it comes from women in this society. And by we, I don't mean me. And you might be thinking that he had to go hands-on first before she would pick up a bowling ball and think about fading him out like this. But you would be wrong. This was not self-defense. It's just one of these females out here in the streets acting like a wild hyena. It's crazy, and we're gonna get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the Elite channel. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Everybody hit that reminder bell so you know when I drop a new video. And go ahead and hit that like button. It helps the video out in the YouTube algorithm. And one more thing, guys. If you would like to support the channel or support the content, go ahead and bless that CashApp. The tag for CashApp is in the description and on the screen right here. And now, enough of the shoot around. Let's lace them up and go get it. So as y'all can see, at the time of me making my video, this thing has almost 15 million views on Twitter. Definitely viral. And wait till y'all see this. This thing is insane. It's a very short video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it go ahead and play all the way through, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary. Check this out.
God damn! That nigga sleep! Hit that strike! Roll it! Roll the strike! That nigga sleep is over! Oh!
And of course, none of this is funny. What we have here is a domestic V situation. And if you want to get really legal about it, this is an attempted deletion is what it is. This is one of the worst cases of DV that I've ever seen. And there's nothing funny about this, but you notice there's an ignorant clown in the background yelling and hooping and hollering and egging this chick on and celebrating her for her behavior.
You a simp!
And I've always said that this is one of the main problems we have to deal with, fellas, when it comes to these females getting out of pocket out here in these streets. There's always gonna be some simp
You a simp!
or some dirty Mac lurking in the background to put a battery in these chicks' backs and gas them up and make them think they doing something and that they all that. And that's why I say these simps is dangerous out here too. Now notice also, guys, that nobody came to this man's rescue. He could have expired right here on the floor in this bowling alley. Nobody would have done anything about it. Getting rocked with something as hard as a bowling ball is real serious. It can cause permanent damage or deletion. So yeah, he could have expired right here on this floor. And as far as I know, as far as I can tell, this woman to this day has never been punished for this. She hasn't even been apprehended. That just shows that as a man in this society, you're on your own, fellas. Nobody cares. And no matter what the argument was about between the two of them, it's plainly obvious that this dude didn't deserve to almost get deleted by this hyena with a bowling ball. And you notice that she was completely the aggressor. He didn't put his hands on her. He was just arguing face to face with her. And she reached out and put her hands on his neck. And then he just kind of pushed her back to rock her back a little bit to get her off him. And then she just cocks it back and lets it go like it ain't nothing. That's a person who doesn't even care whether you're breathing from one moment to the next. Think about that. And so we keep seeing these videos nowadays, time and time again, of these females approaching these men like they're men too, and they basically punking these males. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But one of the reasons is these males, these modern males of today, are not putting these females in their places like they should. First of all, never get with a woman who's built like this, okay? She's built like a baby bear. Never ever get with a woman who's as big as you are or bigger than you are, okay? And that includes height, all right? So that way you can keep her under control, kind of. And you might say, well, what if I can't put her in her place and she's not cooperating? Well, that's a sure sign that you should leave her alone then. Fellas, do not deal with these women who are uncooperative. They're unwilling to be females. They're all in your male space trying to confront you. The minute you see a sign that these females are over in your masculine frame and they're trying to confront you or anything like that, or argue with you, or don't cooperate, leave them alone. You can do better. This is what we call low-hanging fruit. You can do much better. Just leave these chicks alone. I don't care how good the Snapdragon is. I don't care how good the words that come out of her mouth are. If she's like this and you see any sign of it, leave her alone. Immediately.
These hyenas do not even deserve the validation it is. They don't even deserve it. Not even that.
Because if you're a guy like me, one of these two things is going to happen. Either you're going to put your hands on her to such an extent that you're going to spend some serious time behind bars, or she's going to pick up a weapon and she's going to possibly delete you, or she's going to give you such serious bodily injury that you're going to have to spend some time in a hospital. And that's why I've always stayed away from these kinds of women, because I made up my mind a long time ago. Any person on God's green earth, male or female, who puts their hands on me is going to have some serious consequences to pay. And if you're the other type of guy, the soft type of guy, one of these two things is going to happen. Either she's going to dominate your life for the rest of the time that you deal with her, or she's going to put hands on you every time you try to rebel, and that could eventually lead to your deletion. Look, the bottom line is, guys, don't deal with these types of women. And though it may seem that these are the only types of women that there are left out here to deal with, it's not true. There are still plenty of petite, small, feminine, demure women in the world who will defer to your masculinity. That's what you want to look for. I don't care if you have to go over to another culture, to another country, whatever you have to do. Just seek out those types of women, okay? Well, I guess that's it for me. I'm going to shut it down, but before I go, everybody tap that like button on this video. And if you're new and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the Elite channel. Also hit the reminder bell so you'll know when I drop a new video. Leave me a comment in the comment section. And if you would like to share this video on your social media, go right ahead. It's all good. And remember, guys, no matter how this society tries to brainwash you, you are special and you are the prize. And they need you. You don't need them. Just remember that. So until the next video, this is your man Elite, and I am out.